Scarlett Johansson is here. She is a very, very talented actress. She has 2 new films. Lost in Translation is already in theaters. It stars Bill Murray and is directed by Sofia Coppola. Her other film is A Girl with a Pearl Earring. It is an adaptation of the best-selling novel by Tracy Chevalier, and here is the trailer for the film.
Fit in all your work and do not slack, or it will be the worse for you. Get back to work.
Coppers, boiler, sand and soap. You'll get used to it.
Good morning, madam.
Don't speak till you're spoken to.
Yes, madam.
Go in. Disturb nothing. Leave all just as it is.
Sorry, sir.
Stay. Your master is a fine painter, Grit. Look at that dress. You can almost stroke the satin. He had a vision.
Look at the clouds. What color are they?
No one saw as clearly as she.
Yellow.
Had meaning.
Take off your cap.
He gave her the power to see the light.
Don't get caught up in his world.
I would never give in to Master Van Ryfen.
I wasn't talking about Van Ryfen.
She gave him a look that would last forever.
Open your mouth.
I hear you've been of great use to your master for all that grinding and stirring, eh?
She's dishonest. Always sneaking around, shirking her work.
Now lick your lips.
Tell me how you get on up there. Do you move him? Do you inspire him? Lionsgate Films presents Colin Firth, Scarlett Johansson, Tom Wilkinson in the mystery behind the masterpiece. Girl with a Pearl Earring.
He looked inside me.
Pleased to welcome Scarlett Johansson to this table for the very first time. Welcome.
Why, thank you.
It's great to see you here. Now look at this. This is the New York Times in the arts section. Smoldering Daughter of Delft, which was where Vermeer painted. This is the painting, and this is you.
That's
How about
right.
that?
What do you think?
I think it's pretty good, actually. Pretty good for... You are 19 now. You just had a birthday.
I just had a birthday.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And how long have you wanted to act? Has this been a lifelong dream?
I have been, well, I've been acting
Since you were
professionally
11.
since I was 8 years old. And I don't know, I was a big ham, I suppose. I was one of those kids that used to sing and dance and run around, and I wanted to be, you know, Judy Garland and Meet Me in St. Louis, and I wanted to be, you know, Rosalind Russell and Auntie Mame. Yeah, I wanted to be
You wanted to entertain.
in movies. Yeah, I wanted to sing and dance, and I don't know.
Did you early on have the confidence that you could do it?
I'd say I was a pretty confident little girl. Yeah, certainly. I used to make everybody pay to come and see my little shows that I put on. So
What would you charge them?
I don't know. You know, $1. I was hustling at the time.
Yeah, your mother played a significant role.
Oh yeah, she still does.
She's your
my manager. We've used every resource that I've collected from being in this business since the age of 8 to try to develop films and get movies that, you know, projects that we've been coddling made, and so she remains hugely in my life.
It's great if it works out, isn't it?
Yeah,
You know,
it's awful when it
trust.
doesn't.
I know, it's exactly that. Because if it works out, you trust them. You know they'll be protective of you. You know they want your best interest. If it's awful, they're always driving you from their ambitions, not from yours.
Yeah,
And it's ugly and not
It's
fun.
very ugly. I've witnessed a lot of that, you know, being a little girl and pounding the pavement with my mom, and it's a very, I think that it's very, there's a lot of conflict between what kids want to do and, you know, what their parents envision for them, and it's a scary kind of thing. But
Critics praise you a lot. I mean, both of these performances are very good, and you're getting huge notices, and you know that, so there's no need to not to appreciate that. How did you get this good? Was it a lot of just working all the time? Was it very good teachers at important moments? Was it good advice and working with great talent that helped you? All of that plus.
You know, it's hard when you're presented with something that's, you know, how'd you get this good, you know, because for me, I
understand,
think,
and I try
to keep making great films and to keep being, you know, fantastic in them, that's a sort of scary thing. On the other hand, when you're just starting out, you want to be amazing and you want to get noticed, and it's a certain drive that you have. I think that there's a certain jaded quality that comes with success and recognition. So for me, of course, I'm constantly learning. Every experience I have working on and off set, but you know, I constantly struggle with whether I am becoming jaded or whether I'm able to step outside of what I'm doing and kind of have a look in. You know, that I think that tunnel of vision gets narrower and narrower, you know, the more and more you work. And
I recently talked to Sean Penn about, he's got 2 new movies out, as you know, Mystic River on the one hand and 21 Grams, and they're both brilliant performances. And in the conversation, he just said, this was for 60 Minutes too, he said, you know, it's just at 45, it's just come together. And he's had a lot of rather remarkable performances before. He's been nominated a bunch of times. But he feels like something has sort of come together. There's a, you know, I think he feels stronger about his work than he's ever done in the performances.
I think it's something that happens to you as you get older. I think you go through periods when you doubt very much what you're doing. And
or should be doing it, or should be doing something else.
Right, right. And other periods, I suppose, when you know, when everything just seems to be, when you seem to know yourself really well, and I think with a job, you know, being an actor, it's a very strange sort of profession. You're manipulating your emotions all the time. It's very unnatural, going against the grain, and I think that it's something that the more you know about yourself, and it seems to be the more you grow, you know, and the older you get, you're able to have more things to sort of pick and choose from. And know yourself, you know, better and better, I suppose.